Welcome back everybody, today we're reading some more terrifying Reddit stories, and I put a roof over the chickens. Thank you for the comments everybody. The chickens behind me right now are no longer gonna get rained on. I made them a nice little roof, and I feel like I can tell that they're a little bit happier. Also, let me know down below your favorite Minecraft animal and I'll put them in the background. And for now, let's read about something not even close to as cute as Minecraft chickens. Something actually a little bit terrifying. Enjoy guys. Am I the a-hole for telling my fiancé there will be no wedding if she keeps on insisting that I invite my parents? So some backstory, my dad left the family and went no contact when I, 35 male, was 4. My mum remarried and had 2 kids with my stepdad. My stepdad never treated me poorly, but always made it clear that I was Dale to him. He was not my dad. My mum never tried to fix the relationship and honestly loved her new family and always saw me as a burden. That's what I thought, at least until it was confirmed after my freshman year of college when my mum asked me to not come home anymore. I blocked her after that phone call and I've had no contact with her or my stepdad and half-brother since. I do still speak to my half-sister, 25 female, at her insistence, but that's my only contact. It took me a long time to deal with basically being kicked out of my family. I grew to be pretty independent and I thought that I'd live alone until I met my fiancé, 28 female, 4 years ago. We've had a great relationship and her family opened up and invited me in with open arms. She's coming from a pretty typical suburban family and they are great. Over the years I've told her about my issues with my family. She has met my sister and she never pushed me for more until we started planning the wedding. When we started talking about who we'd invite, I talked about friends from college and co-workers, and she kept on saying that I should invite my parents. At first I thought she was only trying to gauge if I wanted to. I said I would not be inviting my parents. She said okay, but then brought it up again the next day. I calmly explained how much they hurt me, how growing up feeling that you're unwanted and then having it confirmed at 19 really stunted my mental health, that over the years I've realized it's their problem, and if they ever want to solve it they can initiate it, but I am in contact with my sister and it's clear that they're happy insisting that I don't exist. It sucks, but it's their problem they've thrust onto me. I can't be the one to solve it. I thought it had ended, but she brought it up 2 more times. The last one last night, we were about to start the save the dates and she said, "Are you sure you don't want to invite your parents? I feel like I might just invite them on my side." And I snapped. I told her that we should probably just throw the invitations away because if you can't respect what I've been through, then I don't want to marry you. I then went to her bedroom and I fumed about it for a while. She came in to try to talk to me and I walked out and grabbed my keys and left. I came back around 11 PM after hanging out with my friends and I slept on the couch. She left for work without a word to me and I don't know where we stand. Her behaviour's unacceptable, but I feel like I may have gone too far. What do you think? Am I the a-hole? No, I don't feel like you're the a-hole, OP. I don't know if maybe she's not really listening or it's just something that she doesn't understand. But no, for her to say, oh, I might just invite them on my side, get out of here with that. Like, the audacity of that is so wild, OP, and that would definitely hurt. She's not taking it serious, OP. And yeah, 100% it's a lack of respect. She should respect you enough to leave it at that. And I feel like what you said to her was completely fine. This comment says you did not go too far. We see posts on here with regular frequency where somebody's partner thinks they know better and they invite the estranged family to the wedding as a surprise, or have gone behind their partner's back and forged a relationship with the estranged family because they're family. She's not taking you seriously, and I wouldn't be surprised if she does go behind your back and does all of the above and more. Time to take a step back from her so you can breathe and make a decision that feels right for you, not the a-hole. Yeah, and it's a boundary thing too. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna walk all over your boundaries. That's so bad. The top comment says, not the a-hole. I remember a post from a long time ago where the groom was no contact with his extremely abusive mother, and the bride had secretly invited her to the wedding. When the groom saw his mother, he left the bride at the altar, and all of the siblings and his father berated her for being so thoughtless. The relationship was finished because she couldn't respect the groom's wishes. If she doesn't respect you now, she won't respect you once you're married. Wow, that's so wild. But yeah, 100% she's not respecting you, OP. And also what, she hasn't apologized either, or tried to apologize. And also this comment, in my opinion, you need to sit down with her and tell her that either you need to push back the wedding date to go and get couples therapy for her issues of not hearing you and respecting you as a partner, or if she isn't willing to work on her problem, then calling off the wedding is the only option. As some here have suggested, there's a fair chance that she has already contacted your mum about the wedding. If you do go on with the wedding, be clear that if she brings it up again, the wedding's off. And if they somehow show up, oopsie, that you would absolutely leave the venue. Without any respect and trust, there isn't even any point to get married. Not the a-hole, but it sounds like you're engaged to one. Yeah, I sort of get the feeling that she doesn't think she's done anything wrong. And that's definitely annoying. Like, she doesn't get it, OP. But also, it's completely fine if your partner doesn't understand something like this because they haven't experienced it. But of course, you still respect your partner's boundaries and you still sympathize. and you still listen to them and respect them. She's not doing any of that. She's acting like it's some little issue. Like, oh, so have you changed your mind about inviting your parents? I think I might just invite them. Yeah, good on you for standing up for yourself, OP. You're 1,000,000% not the a-hole. Wow, the next one, it's going to be another cheating one. Am I the a-hole for calling off my engagement because my fiancé hangs out with somebody she quote-unquote had no self-control with when it comes to horizontal mumbo? I don't want to lose my faith in humanity this early in the episode. I was engaged to my girlfriend. We've been together for about 3 years. We took our friends to celebrate. We all got a bit drunk and her friend started spilling some stuff about my girlfriend's past. My friend said that my girlfriend finally managed to control her hoe side and she never could control herself around her friend, more specifically her male friend. Let's call him Bob. So from what I heard about Bob, he used to hook up regularly with my girlfriend. After we got home, I asked more questions to my girlfriend about her controlling herself. I had to press her and she confessed that she cheated on previous boyfriends with Bob and Bob cheated with her. She confessed that her exes never found out. Bob and her still hang out from time to time. Oh my god, is she cheating on you with Bob, OP? They were friends since college. And now I'm here, her boyfriend who was her fiancé, now having almost no trust towards her. I asked her for the ring back and she insisted that nothing happened with Bob since we got together. But after learning all of this, I just don't believe her. Yeah, and I don't feel like you're wrong for that attitude, OP. Oh no, that's so bad. And still hangs out with him. This is so infuriating. Yeah, this comment, not the a-hole, saying her past actions, you decided that you could no longer see her the same way or trust her. And in a relationship of 3 years, I believe this topic should have been brought up by her long ago, as it is an issue that she had with her exes. As you mentioned, none of her exes even found out, which means that she was good at hiding it, hence giving you even more reason to believe that she might be cheating on you too. Good luck. I'm assuming GL means good luck, but yeah, that's completely right. Oh, that's not a giant red flag, is it? This comment says, not the a-hole, she was still screwing Bob, which is why her friend low-key outed her. Wow, that's an interesting theory. Yeah, maybe. But also, even if she hasn't cheated on you, OP, you don't want to marry somebody who cheated on all of their previous boyfriends. And it says she confessed that she cheated on previous boyfriends with Bob. So, like more than one boyfriend she cheated on. And also confessed that the exes never found out. She's a professional cheater, OP. That's so gross. And that's bad enough whether or not she has cheated on you or not. This comment says, nope, not the a-hole. She acted like her cheating wasn't a big deal because her previous partners, plural, never knew. She's got a cheating problem and an addiction. Sorry, and addiction. This comment says, yet another person finding out that their past does in fact matter. Not the a-hole. And this comment too, not the a-hole. I've cheated on every partner I've ever had with Bob, who I still hang out with alone all the time. But you're different. You're not different, bud. You're just the first one that she kept in the dark long enough to get a ring. If she was as serious about the relationship as you were, she would have cut Bob out of her life a long time ago. Yeah, there are so many red flags here, OP. So the first one is, she cheated on multiple different boyfriends with this guy. The second red flag is she made sure they never found out. The third red flag is you're only finding out about this now, as in this only came out because her friend said it when she was drunk. She could be hiding something from you right now like she hid something from every other partner. And also 4, she still hangs out with the guy. All I can see are red flags. Like she hasn't really shown that she's changed even a little bit, OP. And if the roles were reversed, I'm pretty sure she would feel the exact same way that you feel, OP. Like imagine if you, OP, cheated on every single one of your past girlfriends with the same woman, and you also still hang out with this woman, and you kept that a secret the entire time. Pretty sure she would think that you were still cheating. That's so sad and infuriating. But I mean, at least you found this out before you got married. And yeah, maybe the friend was trying to let you know about this. Maybe talk to the friend, OP. And also not to mention the had no self-control with when it comes to horizontal mumbo. That's a giant red flag too. No, of course you're not the a-hole, OP. The top comment says, admitted cheating on past boyfriends, plural, with a guy that she still hangs out with, that she never mentioned while engaged to you. Don't listen to these people saying that you're overreacting. Even if she didn't cheat on you, she hid it from you because obviously you wouldn't approve. The trust is broken before you even said your vows. This comment makes a good point too. Not the a-hole. I don't believe once a cheater, always a cheater. I do think that people can change, but your fiance never told you about the cheating or that she's still hanging out with her cheater of choice. That doesn't sound like she's turned over a new leaf. Yeah, it really doesn't. Oh, I'm so sorry, OP. There's a comment that says, even if you ignore past actions on the assumption that she has changed, being friends with an affair partner is very, very weird. Shouldn't one be deeply ashamed of cheating? I can't imagine how you can just happily chill with somebody that you committed such an immoral act with and multiple times too. OP said, agree, if she wasn't friends with Bob, it might be a lot different. Yeah, that's so bad. The next one's called, am I the gay hoe for not letting my sister's kids eat my special cookies? I, 28 female, have a special recipe for chocolate chip cookies that I only make once a year for myself. I put a lot of time and effort into these cookies, and it's a big deal for me to have them to myself. I make a batch and I keep them hidden in a container in the pantry. Last weekend, my sister, 31 female, and her kids 6 and 4 came over for a visit. My sister is always welcome, but her kids are very energetic and sometimes a bit too curious for my taste. While they were here, I noticed that my special cookie container was missing. I asked my sister about it, and she admitted that her kids had found the cookies and ate them all. What? Why does she feel like that's okay? I was upset because I'd been looking forward to these cookies for a long time. I told my sister that I was really disappointed and that I'd appreciate it if she could make sure her kids don't take things that aren't theirs. She apologized, but she also implied that I was being too uptight about it and that the kids were just being kids. No. Hell no, OP. You're 100% right. Hey, don't just let them do whatever they want and take stuff that isn't theirs. That's an awful thing to teach them. Now I'm wondering if I was being unreasonable. Should I have just let it go? Or was it fair to be upset about my special cookies being eaten without permission? No, you're not in the wrong, OP. You were never unreasonable. Of course you're going to be upset about that. And of course they shouldn't just eat all of your cookies without even asking. Whether or not they're special cookies doesn't even make a difference. They shouldn't be eating all of your stuff without asking. Doesn't matter what it is. Update, it's been an hour since my last post. Sorry if I wasn't being specific. Those cookies I make once a year are for memories that I had with my father who passed away in 2017. He made those cookies and he helped me bake them when I wanted to become a baker. And he did help me to make a lot of things like cake and cupcakes. But those cookies were the best ones and the special ones because they were the first thing that we baked together. And when he passed every year after that, I kept on going to his grave with the cookies and sit there and eat the cookies like he was beside me. And for my sister, her children were never punished for their behavior. And this happened before in one of my family members' home. But they instead took her son's cake and ate it before the party. And now they're banned from stepping foot in their house. Okay, so I decided not to do it and bake normal cookies. I read your guys' comments and I realized it's not the right thing to do. Now I understand I was being an a-hole for a cookie. My sister will be here in 5 minutes and update y'all if anything happened. What? No, you're not the a-hole, OP. And also, thank God they weren't the special cookies that I thought you were talking about. The top comment says, bro, when I was that young, I had to ask my parents permission if I could take a handful of peanut M&Ms from a jar that sat on my grandma's living room table that was open for anyone in the house. The comment below that says, I think your sister is really rude for not telling her children to not touch things that aren't theirs. I'd be appalled if my children went to somebody's house and ate anything without permission first, and then for your sister not to take any responsibility for it and just say, oh, it's just kids being kids. No, it's kids being entitled and selfish and rude, and it's your sister being a bad parent by letting them get away with it. Yeah, that's so right. Didn't take any responsibility for it. Oh, you know, they're kids. It's what kids do. And yeah, the comment under that one, imagine if the kids got into cookies you baked that had weed and they ate them. Your sister would be singing a pretty different tune. Her children are feral and the mother is nonchalant about it, telling you that kids will just be kids. It's enraging if you ask me, and you have a right to be angry about it, not the a-hole. Yeah, I thought they were weed cookies when you said that they were special cookies. It's really bad parenting on your sister's side. That's if the post is even real. I sort of get the vibe that this one isn't real, but if it is real, yeah, of course you can make more cookies, but that's not the point. The next one says, would I be the a-hole if I kicked my girlfriend's mother out of my house? I'm male 27 and my girlfriend female 24 live together. However, with that, her mother female 57 also lives with us. Essentially, her mum was evicted from their apartment a few days after my girlfriend moved in with me. Since then, it's been utter hell. Essentially, the mum does a few chores but does not work, has not applied for jobs or anything, so she's essentially a leech, and my girlfriend is being kind of the same. She has a few jobs but doesn't do any chores or anything really. I provide for everything and everybody and I pay all the bills and for dinners and outings. I feel I'd be the a-hole here because she'd be homeless and on the street, and my girl is considering going with her if that happens. What? But I also have no qualms on ending the relationship if she did choose to move out also. So would I be the gay hole? Oh god, OP, that's so bad. Yeah, this comment, you'd be the gay hole if you didn't kick them out. They're both taking advantage of you. Yeah, completely. The comment above that says not the gay hole. If you're in a relationship with somebody and you feel like you're a parent, you're doing it wrong. And also, what do you mean a few days after you moved into your apartment that the mum got evicted? Yeah, this comment, not the gay hole, but dump them both. I'd feel I'd be the gay hole here because she'd be homeless and on the street and my girl is considering going along with her if that happens. Her unwillingness to get a job and stop being a leech is not your problem, and what your girlfriend does with that is also her problem, not yours. Also, I highly suspect the eviction was intentional or a lie. Your girlfriend identified you as a mark and they're both taking advantage of you. The top comment says your girlfriend moved her mother in days after you started living together, and they've both been taking advantage of your sins, and your girlfriend says that she'll break up if you tell her mother to leave. Not the a-hole, open your eyes already. When you're at the point of describing your partner as a leech, it's over. Yeah, and the comment under that one, agreed, the grift is quite strong with these two. Yeah, it sounds so frustrating, OP. Like that episode of SpongeBob where Squidward is leeching off SpongeBob.
Because when I need a job done, I get someone with a job to do that job.
What are you saying?
Yeah, talk about using you, OP. Yeah, this comment, I don't normally recommend breaking up, but you already know your answer. You typed it. You'd have no qualms breaking up with her. You know that you'd feel relieved. Do it and end it. Find somebody else who appreciates your hard work and your effort. I'd give a 2 to 4 week notice that mum's gone after said notice. If girlfriend doesn't support you, let her know that's also her notice of eviction. Yeah, don't just put up with it, OP. Okay, I've got a stories about Kevin post that I want to read. I don't know if I've read this one before. I don't feel like I have, but also I probably have. I've read a lot of stuff. I'll soon be able to tell. I just feel like we need a little bit of a break from Am I the Gay Hole? My friend's boyfriend is an absolute Kevin. I'll call my friend C. I love C more than anything. I'd sell my working kidney for her, but her boyfriend Kevin, well, here you go. He's a ghetto kid with the sagging pants, loud music you can hear through his headphones, calling everybody biatch or car. He thinks the earth is flat, and wasted class time trying to say the earth was flat during science, because if it was round, then why is the ground flat? When watching CNN 10 with the whole North Korea and Russia stuff, he said, how do they talk to each other if they only know Japanese and German? Wow. He thought that Alexander Hamilton was a composer. C was on her period, and when she left to go to the bathroom, he said, why don't you just pee now? You have a pad? Oh, come on. He thought that bats were birds. While reading a book, the word Fortnite came up, and he genuinely thought that it was a reference to the game Fortnite. He thought Mexico was in Canada. He is Mexican. Oh yeah, I think I have read this one. That's all I've got for now. Not exactly a short story, but more of a list. Edit, okay, there's more. He thinks gumbo is made of actual gum, and he thinks all planets are rocks. Wow, that's so funny. Oh, come on. Why don't you pee now? You have a pad on. Yeah, dude. That was refreshing. Okay, back to Am I the Gay Hole? My husband's nurse added him on Snapchat. Am I the Gay Hole? So for some context, my husband had to go to the ER because he was having some chest pains. A nurse came in and took care of him. I don't know when this happened because he didn't tell me, but she added him on Snapchat, searched up his username and added him. She then told him that I wasn't a supportive wife because of his drinking habits. They talk on a daily basis now. What? She told him that easing your mind with alcohol is a completely normal way to cope. Now, with that being said, he has a history of addiction. He's been drinking heavily for the past 4 months, getting drunk and drinking every night, not just social drinking. So my question is, am I the gay hole for being mad that 1, he hid this from me, and 2, with me being in healthcare, this is completely against guidelines. I'm just pissed that she thinks she has the right to talk about me, her former patient's wife. Oh my god. And your husband is talking to her on a daily basis? Yeah, this comment, yeah, this is beyond disrespectful and also unprofessional. She's also not qualified to make any statements about his health or drinking habits, and her behavior is a huge liability for the hospital. I'm absolutely certain that they'd love to know. Yeah, talk about unprofessional, talk about crossing boundaries, but how disrespectful of your husband too. No, you're not the a-hole, OP. Yeah, this comment, not the a-hole, this crosses a major boundary. You need to report her. And also, your husband must have given her his username. Oh, so gross. Yeah, that's enough for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. It was definitely terrifying, but also definitely fun. I've got a cute, wholesome meme to show you before we go. One of the Alien comics. Hello, your body is long. I sense you require assistance. Ah, how did you know? Because this occurs so frequently. Apologies, this must be tiresome. I have accepted my role in society. Gratitude. Hello, long being. How cute is that? I love these ones so much. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you had a wonderful time today. And if you did, make sure you let me know down below in the comment section, and also like and subscribe. And the comment of the day today, goes to CL Hinton. I'm so glad that we've got Minecraft chickens to watch while listening to the first story. They honestly did help me to stay more relaxed. Animals are so wonderful, even square ones. Oh yeah, 1,000,000%. We definitely do need the background. I like how the cute background sort of offsets a little bit of the terrifyingness of the episodes. I feel like it's a necessity at this point. And yeah, I'm so happy that you enjoy it. Let me know down below what your favorite Minecraft animal is, and I'll see you in the next episode, everybody. Make sure you look after yourself and make sure you have a beautiful, amazing rest of your day. And you know what I'm about to say because I say it every single day. Bye!